Hello everyone, this is Dungeon Defenders Redux, episode 17, and I farmed some more divine crystals and big sticks. These aren't really better than what I have for my... This one was almost better, but even if I upgraded it, it would still have worse average between tower rate and tower damage, which those are the two stats that matter the most, and it also loses HP. It has cast speed, which is nice, but that's about it. These two are for Series EV, and I think these are just DPS EV or something. This is the ACK that I got the last episode. This one's okay, I'm just gonna put it in here for now. I farmed a good amount of divine crystals, I won't be opening them all. But I farmed a little bit, just 30 minutes here or there. Tried not to, I don't know, go insane. But I'm just gonna open up half of these, so that way I have more to open next episode. So I'm just gonna go to the Divine Forge really quickly. Okay, I'm at the Divine Forge. I'm gonna open up about 100 of these, like maybe 103, just that way I have exactly 100. I need gloves and helmets preferably. I think I also need boots for my DPS monk. So I might roll like 20 of those. I should get at least one divine from these. I'm gonna roll like 23 of these really quickly. Okay, 23. It's good for not upper, but tower booster. That's pretty good. Might be better than what I have. I'll have to test it if I don't get better. That is too few upgrades. Anything below ultimate is just getting tavern keeped. I don't need it. This is decent. Probably shouldn't keep as many pieces as I am, but I have to sort them at some point. My stash is starting to get full. I can store items in the shop. Like there's a player shop that I can make. I can just store it in there. I can also drop items on the floor in my tavern. I don't remember the exact cap for the tavern, but I can drop like at least 100 items in my tavern. And they won't despawn. They'll just be there. Oh, okay, there's my divine, I guess. Please be good. Oh, it's DPS. Okay. It's good ups. You know, good resistances, okay base spawns. The hero HP is a little meh, but this is good. My first... I might get 2 Void or Divine. It just depends. This is good. Hold on to it. That one wasn't as insane as the one I got last time. The one I got last time, the chest plate that was div, was just insane. That's pretty good. It's gonna be an upgrade. I'm gonna roll helmets, I think, now. 25 of them. I'll just roll 30, actually. The reason why I say I should get 2 is because I opened up 100 in the last. So I've gotten 3 Void or Divine total, but I opened 100 last. I'm opening 100 this. It's 200. And then I've opened up about 60 to 70. And you're supposed to get 1 every 70 to 80 divine crystals roughly. So it's possible that I get, I don't know how many plus I'm supposed to get. Should be at least a few. Hopefully they're good, but most of the time they're not, so. Yeah, but the div that I got should be a decent upgrade. The reason why I wasn't like going super insane, if it was void, it would be, you know, best in slot for a while, but div is okay for DPS because it can roll with higher stats, but you generally want void on DPS. If you're doing player damage, if your towers are doing damage, you still want void, but div can be like okay, because you're just getting way more stats than a plus would usually get. And my plus helmet that I got, my old plus is really good actually, that I got from last. These are rolling like shit. It's meh. Most of these are going to be terrible. I already got my div that I'm supposed to get. It's possible that I get a touch lucky and I get 2, but I also got a lot of like plus. I think I got like 4 or 5. Okay, there's first void, and it's absolutely shit. Okay. The reason why I say it's bad is because it didn't roll with tower range. It was so close to being really good. The base ones were good, the ups were good. The base ones are good because it rolled like 430 in tower rate and tower damage, but it didn't roll tower range, so it just instantly kills the piece, I think. I can re-roll it later whenever I start farming void crystals. That's the only reason to keep this for now. I'll put this in here for now, but yeah, there's my other div/void. If I get lucky, I could realistically get 3, but I'm only supposed to get like 1 to 2 of those. But if I get slightly lucky, I could get more. Wow, that's really crazy. Most void and divine you're gonna get are generally gonna be terrible. Like I've gotten 4 total on this account, and they're all terrible. Well, I mean, not all of them. Half of them were absolutely useless. So I just rolled a helmet, right? I mean, might roll more gloves. Does my DPS monk need chest plates? I could roll chest plates. I could roll boots as well. Which one's worse? I think I'll roll boots. Like 25. I swear I just saw void. That would mean I just got like slightly above average luck. Hopefully it's good for DPS or literally anything. If it's for Aura Monk, that's good as well. Just need something that's good, but it doesn't have tower HP or anything. Oh yeah, I need a upgrade for my DPS monk. I should probably be looking at these more. It's not really that good. It's almost really good, but the upgrades kind of killed it. That is good upgrades, but the base ones are terrible. I thought I saw void, but it's possible that I didn't. I'm just looking for good base spawns. All of these rolled like absolute crap. Like an ult needs like at least 300-ish ups to be good. And then if the base spawns are bad, that can kind of kill it. This is good, but I don't think I need it for anything. It's on my countess actually. Yeah, I have better. Because I got my old apprentice boots. I might just roll more boots. These are all terrible. Okay.
Easy come, easy go.
Did I get better boots? I don't know if I got upgrades. Still haven't looked through these. These are good for my countess. Oh, I have boots that are like kind of upgrades. Or at least close. These are also good. Could roll more helmets. Could roll more gloves. Oh, I will. What's the DPS piece that I got? Gloves. And this is just a reroll piece, I think. What do I roll? Chest plates, maybe? I'll just roll some chest plates. I've not seen a single plus plus, but when I opened 100 last, I got like slightly above average plus plus, so probably just my luck averaging out. Oh, just got another divine. Okay, hopefully it's good. If it's another app, I'm gonna grab it. Slightly above average div/void luck, but it's possible that that one's also just completely trash. Hopefully it's a DPS piece, but I could see it not being. That's the resistances killed this. Like I would say this is good. It has good upgrades. It has good base spawns for an ultimate, but 3 of the resistances are negative, and they're really negative. So you're losing a whole ton of ups that otherwise you could have used on something else to make the piece good. These all rolled like crap. That's decent. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to that as well. I was gonna say that could have been a tower booster piece, but just hoping that div is useful. Okay, here it is. I got slightly above average. Oh, that's really good for DPS. I mean, it's not void. You want void for DPS. But the base spawns on this, the resistances, the upgrades, it rolled AB2, it rolled hero damage, and hero damage rolled high, AB2 rolled high. It also rolled fairly good hero HP, and then it rolled like 500 upgrades, which is above average for an ultimate, or for a divine. So that's a good. I got 2 DPS upgrades, that's pretty nice. And I'm gonna get better Genie Sim as well in this episode, so slightly above average. Makes up for the other voids that I got that were absolute trash. Again, I would rather get void because it gives damage bonus, it gives a percentage damage bonus, while div just heals you. And in certain maps, it doesn't heal you at all. Like the maps that you would actually want it to heal you, like the assault style maps, all it does is increase your max HP, which is still nice if your hero HP is really low, but it's not as good as the extra DPS increase. Because if you're doing more damage, you can just avoid taking damage, because you'll just kill the enemy before it even does anything to you. A lot of these were terrible. Let's get T-boost, I guess. That is not bad. For aura or something. For literally anything, actually. Well, got slightly above average luck on that, I guess. Just looking through these again. Okay. My box is almost full. I need to... That's fairly nice. I didn't get any upgrades for my apprentice. I mean, I got a big upgrade last time, so it's kind of fine, but... Okay, you get 250 slots in your hero shop, and putting them in your shop doesn't make them sellable. You have to give them a price, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm just using it as extra storage right now because I only have 320 because I haven't done any achievements on this account yet. So I'm just storing them all in the shop for now, just that way I have inventory space. And then you see in here they're selling for 0, so as long as I don't change that. Storage. So I'm just holding these in here for now while I do things. Okay. So I got 3 Void/Divine because they're the same quality. They have 50-50 to roll one or the other. I got 2 fairly good DPS pieces. And then this one is just reroll, so I'm going to throw it in here. For later. With my other garbage items. This one could maybe be useful for, like, I don't even know. I don't even know if, I guess Mana Bomber. But its upgrades are terrible, so probably not in this one. I can't use it for anything. I could maybe use it for a T-booster, but it's better just to reroll it. Reroll is something that I'll have to just do later. I have to get void crystals, and those are kind of a pain to farm. Yeah, and these stats anyway. That's why I'm trying to get better gear. I'm gonna equip and upgrade this stuff, and then I'll be back, and I'll show. I went ahead and equipped my monk with stuff. It has negative tower boost now, but so I got like an extra 200-ish hero HP, an extra 1,000 hero damage. I lost like 100 and something tower boost, and then I got like an extra 300 hero boost. So I got like 1,300 more damage stats. It's really huge. And then I'm also getting the healing bonus, 2.5% passive healing for my player. This is honestly really good. It sucks that it's divine, but like it rolled 1330 and then 580. That's fairly good. This one's okay. It's okay. It's better than a ++ because it gives the healing at least, and it rolls higher stats. It's a DPS increase, and then I think I'll just put these on my DPS EV if they're better.
Captured some pets. Why don't you have a look? I'm still looking for the right hat for me. You can lock an item if you want to buy it. Your goods are all
Oh, what was that?
here.
I thought I saw a Genie in the shop. Okay, what else do I need to equip?
I'd afraid of no dragon.
There's not really anything else I need to equip. I think I need to upgrade my accessories on my tower booster. And then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All I did was equip better boots on my or a monk or initiate. I respec'd on my Series EV and equipped gear and upgraded it. I didn't upgrade these yet because I'm gonna equip better next. Once I get these this character to level 100, I can equip those divine big sticks and that'll be better. So I just respect. I didn't do anything on this character. The summoner doesn't really need anything. I didn't put anything on that character. I put a better chestplate. I don't have any better than this. I want all 4 stats for a Traptress, and I upgraded it into tower damage, and then I have it spec'd into trap radius. For now, I want these to be like roughly the same, and that was the only thing. Here's stats. My initiate, or my adept, I mean. This.
Hey, welcome back.
Oops. Okay, let me start that over. My adept. My initiate. Series EV. Builder. Summoner. DPS monk. My tower boost is really low, which sucks, but DPS summoner, which I don't really use. Countess. It's like okay. Tower booster. I could probably respec. Defense booster. Guardian summoner. It's just an unupgraded gear. DPS EV. Huntress, and then that's it. These have like guardians on them. That's it. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, farm a better Genie Scimitar. It might take a little bit for me to get a better one, because right now I have a like relatively good one. Has both hero sets that I want and 70k range damage. So I'm just gonna do Ascension Hardcore campaign. This is doable with like 5,000 to 6,000 stats. Shrinking the aura, the ensnare aura twice. But not over here, it doesn't really matter. Once my stats are higher, I can do survival on this map and it'll be much faster. I'll also be able to do Ruthless. Building exactly where I am. This buff beam and reflect beams. Buff beam goes right here always. Right there. I don't have my tower stack. Three LT, and then 1 DSC this way. And then I'm gonna add in my tower booster, which I forgot to respec, because I was using it for Wintermire. And then I'm just gonna aim like roughly right here. And I'm just gonna drop it mana. Drop my adept mana once I get mana. There we go, and then tower boost. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fireball towers facing forward. And then 2 DSDs facing forward as well. Oh, I think I messed up somewhere. Oh well. I might remove this wall actually. Just add an extra LT. I think it's supposed to be 7 fireball towers. I can't remember honestly. Just gonna upgrade that. And then add in my tower booster. stand like roughly right here. Actually, let me put my initiate booster on this. The reason why I put my initiate booster on player 1 is because I can have player 2 be my tower boost, and then I can hold right click and then swap to my defense boost. And my tower booster won't really go down during the wave. Its tower boost should stay up the whole time. So I won't need to swap to it, but the initiate's defense boost will drop a couple times. And then with the initiate, I'm aiming like roughly right here. I don't think I need to upgrade anything. And then I'm just gonna do this until I get to the last wave. Alright, I'm back. Last wave. I just wanted to make a note of something. I'm adding an initiate or a monk on my other 2 alt characters, and I'm just moving them over here. I don't need to move them, but it's just for safety, so that way they don't die. They get more XP. And then I'm just going to skip to the end of this last wave. Alright, boss is spawning. If my tower boost or defense boost were on cooldown, I wouldn't skip to the boss, but I'm just going to click in. I'm on my DP, I'm on my tower booster. I'm clicking in, right clicking, pressing 2, and then clicking on my initiates. Pressing 2, and it should just die to the towers. I didn't need to upgrade anything because my stats are higher, so it should be fine. Oh, I forgot to place a wall. Whoops. That's why I had extra DU. This might not actually work. Please work. Please work. Okay, it worked. I'll have to show the build again. I completely forgot what I was doing. My bad. Yeah, I got more XP. Well, that was 9 minutes, 7-minute combat. It's not that bad. It's only hardcore, it's not ruthless. You'll get better Genie Scimitars on ruthless. I'm not going to show the drops yet. I want to do a few more runs. So I'm just going to restart level. Do this about 4 more times. I'll show the build, the first wave, and then I'll skip to when I'm in the tavern after I do 4 more runs. So I just want to show the first wave on this because I messed up and did the build wrong. I forgot what it was. I'm supposed to place a wall in front of the stack. I was wondering why I had extra DU. It wasn't because I forgot something. Well, I mean it was, but so again, just 1 DU reflects right here, and then a 3 DU wall, roughly right here. Make sure it is 3 DU. Okay. Let me not mess this up this time. 3 LTs. And then I'm just going to drop mana for my Adept. And then Tower Boost after. 2 DSTs forward, 1 towards that core, and then 8 fireballs. 1, 2, 3. And then upgrade the buff beam. And then that's the build. And then I leave my monk in, and I just swap to my initiate booster. And then I just sit right here, add characters to the end of last wave, and that's it. So I'm gonna do 4 more runs of this run included, so 3 after this, 5 total. And then I'll skip to when I'm in Tavern and see if I get anything good. I probably won't get a plus or Divine, you know, that's not expected. I've only done like 7 or 8 runs on this account. I mean, it's possible that I get lucky and I get a plus or something, that it's pretty unlikely. It'll probably be bad, if anything, if I do get it. So I'm just going to skip to when I'm in the tavern after these runs. Alright, I'm back. Finished my 5 runs.
Hey there.
Got a DC. I got a plus plus. Okay. Let's see if it's any good. These are not really usable. I could hold on to them, but that one doesn't have projectile speed. Yeah, this can happen with Genie Scimitars sometimes. I've had this happen on a couple divines that I've gotten on my main account, where it just won't roll with projectile speed, and it'll just completely ruin the item. I've heard you can still use it for tower boosting, but it's not really worth it. This is okay. I mean, it has every side. I feel like the best use for this is probably the tower booster, Genie Scimitar, because I can up projectile speed, up range damage to about 15,000. This won't hit 999, but it'll hit like 800-ish. So that's fairly good for that. That one's almost decent, but it's missing sides. I got a plus. That's decent. Doesn't have ability to. That's the only problem. That would have been decent, but it's missing projectile speed. Like the base damage rolled really well. 4100 is fairly high, I think. But yeah, it has good ups, but didn't roll projectile speed, so it just completely ruins it. This doesn't have ability to, but it still might be better DPS. This one's not really usable for anything. I got another U+, not really usable. I think that was it. Most of what I got was pretty terrible. Let me see what I have on my tower boosters really quickly. I mean, I could use upgrades. Which ones do I have currently? This one I'm probably not going to use, but this one I can use on a tower booster or initiate booster. And then the plus plus I'll probably use on my T-boost. Nice, it rolled ability 1 and 2. The upgrades are kind of low, but it's fine. I'm just going to use it as a tower booster. Just looking for another for my T-boost. That one would have been decent, but no projectile speed. This could be decent, but I don't think it hits cap. A lot of these are just terribly rolled. This one's decent. Yeah, I didn't get an upgrade, I don't think, for my DPS. I'm gonna go ahead and equip these really quickly. Be right back. Alright, I went ahead and put my plus plus on this character. It doesn't even hit 900, it's 830. So it's not that good, but it gives me more ability to for when I'm doing coal farming. I'm gonna go ahead and respec as well. I forgot to do that. I'll just have to remember to do that whenever I farm coal again. This might be better, even though it's missing AB2. It's hard to tell. Let me look. Let me do some math really quickly. Okay, I did the math. Even if I upgraded this into the all range damage, it would only be like 65,000, which is worse than my current Genie Sim, because the one that I got was fairly good. Like it has every stat I'd want. Doesn't have tower boost, which kind of sucks, but it has hero boost, hero damage, hero health, and then it goes up to 70k. So what I might do with that is just put it on this character. It'll hit 700 because it's U+, so I think I'll do cast next. Cast is kind of important for defense booster. Okay, now I'm not negative hero speed as well. So that's kind of nice. Respec really quickly. Keep misclicking, there we go. I need to put better boots on this character as well. I'm gonna do that and then I'll farm some Genie pets. I couldn't find any better boots, I don't think I have any. I might, not really. Those are, the upgrades are too low. Oh well. Okay. Let me just double check that it's wave 28 on this map. Yeah, I have to start at wave 28. I'm gonna try Ruthless, I'm not sure how good it'll be. I think I'm gonna do 10 runs maybe. So Strength Aura, and then Ensnare and Strength. I'm gonna try adding a Ethereal Trap and see how it goes. Okay, so all I did was 3 DSTs that way, because the ogres can get stuck, and then 1 that way to kill the enemies that are like going towards the core. And then I placed the rest with lightning towers. This should work. I might actually place a blockade as well, just right here. Just for the ogres that will come over here. I'll show this first run and then I'll do the next 9 off camera. I don't think there's really any value in me showing every run. I probably could have placed an extra reflect beam, so all I'm going to do is stand like roughly right here and boost, and then boost with my initiate as well. I think I can do Ruthless now. We'll see. My stats are a lot higher than they were before. My range might still be too low, I don't know. Seems to be working, but the second my defense boost drops, it might not. That blockade's not really doing anything. It's taking the ogre snot balls. They got through. That's not good. Should probably put a spider queen there. Just trying to drag their aggro. It's working. It's a little sketchy, but a defense boost dropped. I don't know if this would work with lower stats. And then I'm just running over once with the enemy drain. It makes them take more damage. I think I'm gonna add a Spider Queen on this path. Just for safety. I could have been upgrading the towers during a wave as well, but I don't really do that. All I'm gonna do is just add a Spider Queen where that wall was. Spider Queen seems to be doing its job. Sucks that I have to build an extra tower though. Oh, Spider Queen just instantly died. I guess I could have put a reflect beam over there instead of the ethereal trap, maybe. Or just put a wall over there instead of the ethereal trap. That would have worked as well. Oh, that's not good. The Ogre Snot Balls can occasionally hit the tower boost and initiate. And if that happens, it can sometimes just kill them instantly. I think it's a bug that makes it happen. Okay, my thing drops. Once the last ogre is dying, I just click F6. Yeah, my tower booster was just barely alive. And then at the start of wave 30, I get Genie Pet. Yeah, I won't look at these yet, but I'm hoping to get ultimates. You can get kind of unlucky on this map. Genies are really terrible to farm if you want like to get anything above ult. They're not as bad as the live version where it's insanely unlikely to get an ultimate while farming, but it's still pretty terrible. It's not as bad though. It doesn't take too many runs to get a good ultimate on your DPS, which is what I'm trying to get because it's like an extra 400, 300, 400 stats that I could be getting that'll increase my damage quite a bit. So I'm just gonna do this a few more times, like 9 more times, and then I'll be right back in Tavern. Alright, back. Finished my 10 runs.
I captured some pets. Why don't you have a look?
Got some ults. You usually get like 1 per run, roughly.
I used to have a fear of her.
This is decent. This is better. It's missing hero HP. I might just use this on a T-boost. This is okay. I don't think I'll use it though. That's not that good. No AB2, no AB1. This is useful, but not really. That one's decent. This one's also decent for T-boost. That's what I want, I think, for my DPS. Good T-booster. Useless. I think I have enough. I can use this one a T-boost, probably. Or I could use it on a DPS. It doesn't have hero HP, but if you're farming Assault Pack, it doesn't really matter. The mana collection bonus is already at 29,000. Past that, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to upgrade hero damage and then ability 2. That's the one I'll use on my DPS monk.
A Freudian slip is when you say one thing, but meant your mother.
And then this one. I don't want to use up a ton of mana. This one will go on my... I just used so much mana on that. I don't need this one. Actually, I'll hold on to it. It's not bad. In case I need it.
Check me star often. I get new shipments all the time. Sell me your goods anytime.
Okay, so I just got 200 more stats on hero damage, and then 10 more hero boost. So I got 210 more stats. Here, I can look at the DPS difference really quickly. 1125, and then with the old one, I have to reset hero boost because otherwise it'll show old stat. About 17,000. Doesn't seem like a lot, but stats start to add up the more you get.
Have you considered changing?
It's like a 1 to 3% DPS increase.
Does
But I mainly needed these for my tower booster and stuff. Getting better ones is pretty important. This one will go on my T-boost because it has both hero, or ability 1 and ability 2. So when I'm farming Wintermire, I'll have higher boosts. And then this one will go on my defense booster.
have a look around.
Yep. Solid upgrades. Mostly I just got better DPS stuff. I got like a lot more stats. Like 500 on this piece just alone, which was pretty good. And then I got like an extra 300 here. I think I actually got like 800 here. Because I think I had 340 hero boosts. So I got like an extra 800 stats. An extra like 400-ish. And then I got an extra 200. It's a lot more stats than I had before. Unfortunately, I didn't get a better Genie Scimitar. This one was already pretty good, so I didn't really expect to. I'm gonna upgrade these accessories, I think, on my DPS monk, if they're any decent. Just get the extra stats. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. Just got an extra 400 stats. I'll upgrade these as well. It's like all my mana, but got like an extra 550, 600 stats just off that. That was worth it. I'm almost at 8,000 already. Just need better boots. That's it. Got pretty good DPS upgrades, just a lot more DPS stats. I didn't get a better Genie Scimitar, unfortunately. Got better Genies for my T-Booster and my DPS. And then I got better Genie Scimitars for them as well. It should increase the damage that towers deal whenever they're boosting them now. A little bit more. Not sure how much, but it's a solid increase. It might not seem like a lot, but the more stats you have on your T-Booster and Initiate Booster, the easier things are. I don't know the exact value of increase I would have gotten, but I got probably like an extra 700 stats on my T-Booster. I think that's like equivalent to like 3% or 5% tower damage increase, I think. And then the Initiate Booster got like 300 to 400, which is equivalent to like 1%. So I got like an extra 6% DPS increase on my towers, which adds up. Okay, so next, I'm gonna open up the extra 100 Divine Crystals that I have. Oh, where are they at? They're in the shop. The 101 now, I guess. I'm gonna open up those. Hopefully I get better boots for my DPS monk, and then trying to get better gloves for this character, or better helmet. I might not get both, I might only get one, but I'll probably roll boots, gloves, and then helmet. I think I'm pretty good on chest plates for now for my tower booster and, not my tower booster, my DPS monk and apprentice, but I'll eventually need better for other characters, but for now, my DPS monk and my apprentice are the two most important. I'll probably just be farming coal. I think I need like 7 more runs with 2 players. Yeah, I need 14 coal, which with a separate account and this account, I'll get 1 coal per run and then 1 coal on the other account. So I'll just need 7 runs and then I can make it my first radioactive diamond. So that'll probably be all I'm doing next episode.